Arrive early to the fan zone and get defined by attorneys and the Heat dancers. We want your time at the arena to be enjoyable and incident-free. If you are having an issue at any time that needs to be addressed, then please text the word.
There's an air of anticipation in the building, and especially for this young man, MP, playing for the first time on his home floor. A special moment for sure. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Thanks for spending Sunday evening with us. Here with Grant Hill, Doris Burke, and Ali LaForce. I'm Brian Anderson, and joining us at the broadcast table tonight, our very special guest, Shams Charania.
Today I'm going to be
Great to be here, BA. Great to be here with you guys. I very much look forward to this.
We'll see if you say that when you're done with us here. And the decision by the Knicks to change their head coach this summer, Shams. A controversial move, to say the least.
Absolute stunner, because this team had really
oh my gosh, and already got turned on.
Just coming off a trip to
we are playing on Superstar now, so it's gonna be kinda hard, so I don't like Hall of Fame. Hall of Fame on Night Terror is
Mike Brown understands this Knicks job, BA. It's championship or bust moving forward.
He's a tough guy. It's a tough town. We'll see if the Knicks have another run in them. And MP recently made a statement that on any given night, he's hyper-focused on beating his primary matchup.
Oh yeah, come on,
He's got something to prove. Well, MP's...
Alright, chat. Alright, chat.
individual matchups might have actually motivated the opposition because so far it hasn't gone according to plan. He knows he needs to be better in order to stay true to his word and for his team to be successful.
And here's the starting group for the New York Knicks. Miles McBride is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's Anunoby in at the 3 slot. And here we go, the Knicks in transition. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
If Jalen Brunson is out in transition, you know his first thought is, I'm going to score.
MP, the pass to Adebayo. The Knicks with the rebound. Coming into this, having notched a win against Boston in their last game.
They had a lot of breaks go their way in that game, and hey, they cashed in when they could.
Well, you have to capitalize when your opponent has miscues. Give this team some credit. Every time that opponent turned it over, they capitalized.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Just moments ago, Eric Spoelstra and I were able to chat. We talked about the matchup issues that Karl Anthony Towns creates for defenses. Coach said the combination of size and skill make Cat a tough cover. If you put a center on him, he can beat them with his quickness or his perimeter game. And if you put a wing on him, he can overpower them in the post. Back over to you, Brian.
And Allie, thank you for that. The shot by Towns, no good. The Heat have gone 1 for 3 so far. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. 6 on the shot clock. And Shams, the last few years, teams often giving up a lot of draft picks when they traded for a different...
Yeah. I know you're cocky. I love you, buddy. You're okay, buddy. It's okay. I got you. Time to wake up. Go on there.
The market has changed, BA, and the thought process has been assuming the trade moves the needle. Those picks you're giving up aren't very good, but listen, if the trade doesn't work, you just gave up the farm, and that's the risk reward that you play with as a general manager.
And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments.
No.
Now, since we have this break, here are the teams with the most points off turnovers last season. In third, the Knicks.
It seemed like almost every time they forced an error, they converted on it. Not just winning turnovers, but taking them to the bank.
Here's MP. And again, no good by Miami.
Just 1 for 5. Not the start they were looking for. Obviously, there's still plenty of time to get on track.
And it's Brunson missing.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Here's Jaquez. No good. That would have tied it.
Boy, he won't miss many of those, but it certainly happens and did there.
New York working the ball around now. Outside Brunson. From deep. He drops it from range. Brunson's got 7 points in the game.
Wow, Jalen Brunson. My goodness, that was deep.
Heat trail by 5. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Powell passes to Jaquez. On the wing, MP. 5 on the clock. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Brunson with it. Now guarded by MP. Now here's McBride. Not a lot of room.
Miami foul. First personal foul. First team foul.
And New York has possession. Down low. And a busy summer for trade, Shams. What went into that frenzy of activity?
BA, only the Nets had significant cap space, so that meant it was going to be a lot of trades, not a ton of free agent movement. Also, with a much greater level of parity, the East is wide open. The teams are really sensing there's a chance here to go for it. We saw that with the Desmond Bane trade in Orlando.
You feel like we may go on the same kind of roll next summer?
BA, I think next summer there'll be much more free agent movement. There's going to be about 10 to 12 teams with significant cap space in the summer of 2026.
You gotta get all your cell phones charged up, baby.
They're ready.
Now here's Powell. Coming off a 16-point game against the Grizzlies in Memphis. 4 on the clock. Fast break. Here comes New York. Ooh, Brunson throws it down.
Yeah, that's Jalen Brunson getting out with some speed and as good as anyone on the floor scoring the basketball.
And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy.
Good, you go.
So it's Miami now. They trail by 7. Last game matched up with the Grizzlies. A tough loss there.
It was, frankly, embarrassing. I was shocked by their disorganization, and I think they were too.
Well, frankly, they should be shocked. I mean, that kind of effort simply won't cut it in today's NBA. Let's see if they take any lessons from it.
Now here's Anunoby. Coming off a 16-point game against Boston. Against Brunson. Adebayo passes to MP. And off the front iron, and in it goes.
Yeah, MP capitalizing on being so close to the hoop.
Outside Anunoby. Launches it. Can't get it to drop.
Listen, let's not put it lightly. This guy has really struggled here.
Intercepted. McBride with it. Now guarded by MP. McBride passes to Brunson. Jaquez against Hart. Towns down low. Oh, great D that time from Adebayo. Well, we know about three-pointers, but rim threats provide that counterbalance too, Shams.
No doubt. Protecting the rim, playing defense, playing with verticality, that's very, very important. We saw a lot of draft picks going to mobile, athletic big men, guys who can protect and punish the rim while also being able to move their feet. You need to have a defensive presence down low.
There's so much ground to cover defensively in the NBA now. Here's Powell after New York picked up the 3 with their last shot. And finished off by Adebayo.
The aggressiveness of Adebayo. He plays with so much energy and force close to the bucket.
And the foul called on MP.
Yucca, get you, baby.
That's his first foul of the game. Robinson, he's... Jaime Jaquez out there with Bam Adebayo. Then it's Norman Powell. Then it's MP. That's the group in the game for the Heat. To the right side. To the inside. MP making his presence felt.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
And Brunson's got the ball here for the Knicks. Outside Anunoby. Back to Brunson. Lets it go from deep. Here's Towns. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Just excellent anticipation by Karl Anthony Towns. You've got to know where that ball is going to come off there.
And stolen by Brunson. Back to Hart. Outside Anunoby. Fires the 3. They get it back. Pass to Brunson. Takes the 3. The shot comes out.
Boy, the team doing pretty well despite his offensive struggles right now.
It's stolen by Hart.
What?
Here's Brunson. He picked up 21 points in their last win against Boston. Anunoby for 3. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket. All right, let's take a look at the energy stats. How the hustle game has been going for the Knicks.
with their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
We've got a lot of game left, but boy, they are doing a tremendous job on the offensive glass.
Adebayo with it. Towns covering. Here's Jaquez. Good! And the assist goes to Adebayo. Jaquez has got 5 points. You know, Shams, last year, we heard stars like Kevin Durant say they wish more attention was paid to the game. There is great attention paid to the game in a lot of different areas, and I know a lot of the older players are a little uncomfortable with that. Where do you stand on all this?
Well, listen, BA, every player deserves to have their perspective heard, and they're the ones playing. They're the product at the end of the day. Trades, signings, free agency, coach hirings, firings, that's all a part of the game as well. I think everyone in the game understands that. For me, as long as I'm being fair, accurate, responsible with everything that I do and my information, that's all that matters. I think that's all players, coaches, executives.
Dude, that's not my man.
Nelson from beyond the arc.
I just love the ball.
Miami moving it around. And MP throws it down.
Come on, man. So aggressive.
You little
That trade will take you a long way in this game.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Yeah, come here, daddy. Yeah. You're like almost I love you, man.
He's checked in.
I don't want you to leave me.
Mitchell
Please don't
Robinson,
leave me.
he's checked in for New York.
Please don't leave me. Please don't leave me, Bobby. I got you, Bobby.
And here are the Knicks. They're on a 13-5 run. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks a lot. Bam Adebayo is big time. Coach Eric Spoelstra said, quote, the way he's worked over the years to add to his game has been incredible. He's one of the best passers on the team, and he's not afraid to take the shot in a big moment. He cares deeply about improving, and you see it in the results of his work.
High praise. Allie, thank you. We got to see that one again. That block was all-out effort.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Heat trail by 8. Hero, the pass to MP. Beyond the arc.
Oh my gosh, I need to time that better. Okay.
And he buries his first look.
This is how you make an impact on the offensive glass. Bring that intensity.
Outside Anunoby. They set the pick. Brunson passes to Anunoby.
No.
And the shot counts.
No.
He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And the sense was the back half of this year's draft was a little thinner than normal. Why was that, Sean?
It's because the money is getting bigger and bigger in college basketball. And a lot of those potential late first or second round picks can just simply make more money in college than go to the NBA. So as these new rules start to regulate and the revenues potentially get shared more across the schools, potentially it normalizes the league. These players in college are able to make essentially the NBA minimum, if not higher the NBA minimum, even as second round potential picks.
Good point. Here's
Good baby, come here, baby. I love you.
McBride passes to Anunoby, and here's Brunson from the arc. Rebound Miami. Adebayo's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's MP. Blows the breakaway jam.
And it was a great chance to finish on the break, and he flubs it.
It was right there for him. He'd love to have that one back. That was embarrassing.
Outside Hart. Inside, 6 to shoot. And a big finish by Robinson.
Yeah, good awareness by Mitchell Robinson. Reads the coverage and capitalizes as a roller.
Pass to Jaquez. MP outside, and here's Hero. McBride covers. It's Jaquez on the wing. Hart with the defensive effort. Well, we know you got to get going, but thanks, Shams. As always, it's been fun and informative, my friend.
BA, no problem. Always glad to join, but I got to go. I got to get to this news right now.
Yes, got things to do. Always enlightening to hear from Shams. It's incredible some of the information he gathers.
It is very difficult reporting to do, and the reason why is you are constantly on the phone trying to earn the trust of your sources. And you have to be reliable and accountable for what you say. His job is not easy.
Next leading by 11. To the middle. It's stolen by Jaquez. 8-second difference between the shot clock and Adebayo off the lob.
And look how explosive Bam can be. Defenses can't do anything to stop him on the alley-oop.
And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for the Knicks. Pass to Hart. Outside Robinson. And here's Anunoby. Second chance shot. Here's McBride.
Oh, Mom.
Outside Anunoby. Outside Hart. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's New York. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter.
I'm hungry.
And it's all due to their ability to
later
hold the
if you want to
pace.
go
They've been dominant down low. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this.
Welcome in for halftime. And what's on tap, you ask? I can answer that. So far, it's been a nice outing for the New York Knicks.
We expect them to come out and play well. They put on their work clothes. They're taking care of things. That's what good teams do.
This could have been a trap game for them, but they set the tone early, and I like what I'm seeing, man. I like it. I like it.
Now let's take a moment here for a look at the upcoming schedule.
Looking at the Knicks, you can already see they have the makings of a good team, but they also have things to iron out.
Splitting the first two games, this next one could indicate which direction they're headed. And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. You look at Jalen Brunson in this game. He's been everywhere.
Yeah, I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Checking out the group from Mike Brown to start the second half. They've got Josh Hart. Miles McBride is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns, and it's Anunoby in at the three. And a lot of spot-up shooters now, adding a one-dribble pull-up three to the repertoire.
And when you have defenders selling out to contest that catch and shoot, you got to reload, relocate, and let it fly. It's a valuable counter for those long-distance specialists. Yeah, nice pass by MP. You know, he knows how to run an offense.
To the left side wing. Towns, left side. Back to Brunson for three. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. Brunson's got 20.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Anunoby for three. And again, New York with the triple.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Now here's MP. He's got 6.